Whenever I'm at the doctor's office, I often get asked whether or not I might be pregnant. And I've noticed that there are a few different ways to phrase this question, and I have gathered and ranked all of them, so let's start. So number 3 is just straight up asking, are you pregnant? I feel like this only screens for people who know that they've held a positive pregnancy test in their hand and like know for sure that they are pregnant. But I also feel like if I were pregnant and I was getting some kind of imaging or like in general going to the doctor's office, I would tell them the minute I set foot into this practice because it might be relevant, and oftentimes it is. So I don't think this is the best way to phrase that question. So number 4 is, could you be pregnant? I feel like there is a very high chance of there being a misunderstanding, because I've once witnessed a situation where I think 15-year-old girl was asked this and she said yes, not because she thought that she was pregnant, but because she understood the question as like, could you get pregnant? Like, could you physically get pregnant or physically be able to get pregnant? And so she said yes, even though she knew that there wasn't a chance that she might be pregnant right now. And that was what the doctor was essentially asking. And along the same line, there is number 2. Is there a chance that you might be pregnant? I think like people think this is a good way to ask this because they want people to actively think about whether or not they might be pregnant. But I think there is a huge discrepancy between what doctors think a chance is and what patients think a chance is. Because when patients hear the word chance, they think is there a good chance? So like, is it very likely that you might be pregnant right now? But what doctors actually mean is there any chance at all that you might be pregnant? So I think this question is just not very optimal. And number 1, the best phrasing I've personally ever heard is, did you rule out a possible pregnancy? Because even though I know that there's no physical chance that I might be pregnant right now, and it wasn't when I was asked back then either, I still stopped in my tracks and thought about whether I actively ruled out a pregnancy. So like either knew that it wasn't possible at all or took a pregnancy test and it said negative. So I think that is the best way to phrase it.